Now, the Supreme Court of Kenya has given the government the green light to implement the Finance Act 2023. The ruling of the Apex Court on Tuesday has now overturned previous verdict from the Court of Appeal, which had declared the law unconstitutional, hence blocking the Kenya Kwanza administration from rolling out its budget for the financial year 2023-2024. Here's Kevin Mutai with the details.
The government can continue its rollout of budget in line with the Finance Act 2023 after the Supreme Court ruled in favor of President William Ruto's led Kenya Kwanza administration. The highest court in land overturned the decision and ruling of the High Court of Appeal, which had declared the law unconstitutional. In its verdict, the Court of Appeal had held that the process leading to the enactment of the Finance Act 2023 was fundamentally flawed and in violation of the Constitution. The 2023 version was challenged in court following a round of political opposition-led street protests that turned out violent after the government used it to double the value-added tax on fuel, introduce housing levy, and raise the top personal income tax rate, among other measures. The 2024 finance bill, however, culminated in month-long protests which almost brought the country to its knees, forcing President William Ruto to withdraw the tax plan after the protests turned deadly, leading to an insurrection against his administration. Tens of protesters lost their lives after they were allegedly felled by the police.
And listening keenly to the people of Kenya, who have said loudly that they want nothing to do with this Finance Bill 2024, I concede, and therefore I will not sign the 2024 Finance Bill, and it shall subsequently be withdrawn.
But the recent turn of events at the Supreme Court now allows President William Ruto to roll out the budget in line with the Finance Act 2023. This followed a successful appeal filed at the Supreme Court by the Attorney General, Treasury Cabinet Secretary and the National Assembly, among other parties, challenging the Court of Appeal judgment. The judgment was delivered by the full 7-judge bench, chaired by the Chief Justice Martha Koome. The Apex Court also ruled that parliament processes as well as public participation were conducted in accordance with the law. They stated in their ruling that, and I quote, "In particular, we find that the bill underwent the concurrence processes under Article 110(3) of the Constitution," adding that, and I quote, "the bill, being a money bill, did not require the consideration of the Senate and was subjected to public participation, which was adequate and satisfactory, taking into account the circumstances of enacting a Finance Act," end of quote. Additionally, the 7-judge bench found that there was no basis for the appellate court to declare the entire act unconstitutional. Kevin Mutai, NTV.